what's going on, guys? Welcome to another M3 video. It's been a little bit of time since I filmed any content on this car, so I want to give you a quick update, and we're going to do a first drive of 2022. Yes, that's right, first time taking this car out this year. It's been a really cold, snowy, and salty winter here in Columbus. Normally we get a few warm days that I'll actually take the car out, stretch its legs on the weekend or whatever, only if the ground is clear and dry and there's no salt or anything like that. But today it actually is almost 50 degrees, the ground is pretty dry, and I think it calls for a drive in the M3. So I'll take you for a quick walk around, and then we're gonna jump in the car and I'll give you a little bit of an update on the car and just some thoughts that I have. All right, so let's get the first distraction out of the way. Yes, this is a front lip that is sitting below the car. I've actually had this for many years in my basement. You can actually probably see there's dust on it. But anyways, yeah, so I've never put it on, and I wasn't really sure I liked the look, but a few of my buddies were over the other night and they convinced me to at least put it there and kind of appreciate that that may be a change to the front of the car. For me, I don't really like the front lip unless you lower the car. And I know this is comp suspension, so it is slightly lower than the regular ones, but the splitters to me look better when the car is on factory suspension, whether it's comp or whatever. So once I lower the car, I feel like the lip will look better. So that's part of the reason I'm a little hesitant. I know that may sound kind of counterintuitive because you have a bigger piece and now the car is lower, but just the way that it looks, to me, looks better. So that's on the list. Good opportunity to get in, get the fluids moving, get things warmed up. We'll do a mileage check. Let's see, 49,065. Yeah, so the car has not seen pretty much any road in the last 2 to 3 months, if not longer than that. So you guys can tell if you have a modified car that's tuned, the exhaust tips are usually the thing that gets dirty right away. And for me, this will get your finger black immediately unless it was freshly detailed and not driven. So you guys can tell that obviously hasn't gone anywhere. And one mistake I made is I didn't overinflate the tires. So they are normal 36 or whatever PSI that they're supposed to be. And I haven't moved the car. So I'm going to actually anticipate that we're going to experience some sort of flat spot situation here. Which I believe it's happened before, but the car hasn't sat for 3 months in a really long time. It's a little better. You guys may not appreciate all the time the camera angles and the lighting and all that stuff. This big camera can be kind of a pain in the butt to get situated. It has better audio and everything, but anyways, the M3, been on a little hiatus in the last 3 months or so. For spring, definitely would like to get the pedals on. So I've talked about the different pedals that I have. They're sort of just nicer, higher end looking. They're kind of like the sport metal pedals. So I have the 3 of them, of course. So I'll be putting those on, and I already have those. And I would also like to consider suspension. I don't know if I'll actually do it, but you know, I've been talking about it for long enough. But I would like to do it. It's just, again, once you do suspension, then I'm going to want to do the lip, and then I'll do the lip, and then I'll have to do an alignment, and then that may kind of progress into other things. It feels so fast. Like, I know the E92 is not like the fastest sports car or whatever, but it feels like, it just feels so fast if you're used to like a normal car on a regular basis. It's just so funny, like the perspective, shifted perspective, it shifts it literally, which is kind of really fun. I want to turn around here, but it's so dirty everywhere. Brandon, you just said how clean the roads are. Well, I picked a road that is like traveled by semis apparently. So that was great. funny losing traction like that. That was just 5,000 RPM. Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys all right? You guys all right? So one thing, I don't know if you can tell, but one of my wheels, the wheel weight flew off, and I'm pretty sure it's because I coated the wheels and then I had the tires put on, and then they mounted the wheel weight to the coated wheel. So I'm pretty sure the coating may have had something to do with that. Maybe not. Maybe it was just bad luck. Yeah. So what I put another wheel weight on where I was pretty sure the other one flew off, but I don't think it's the right weight. Like the amount of grams that are supposed to be there or whatever, I don't think it's the right one. So I have to get that rebalanced or checked out at some point. Come on, man. It's like they literally want to drive in your blind spot. Yeah, we're at 5,000 RPM. Man, this is glorious. Oh, here comes the Grand Vic, Crown Vic, whatever. It was a nice little driving therapy session. Man. Fourth gear, third, 6,000. It's insane. Gosh. It's just insane how great this car still is. This is a 2011. So this car is 11 years old. It's 2022 right now. Yeah, I can't believe this car is 11 years old. And it still really feels good. The other thing, which would be a fun modification, would be different wheels. I toyed around the idea of just getting these current wheels powder coated in black. So I don't know, I mean, lowering the car, doing maybe the lip, and doing the black wheels, and then just do different, I could install the studs instead of the wheel lugs. So that could be kind of cool, different look, but still kind of OEM plus. And then other than that, do maybe a different rear section for the muffler. Right now I have the muffler mod, but I could do Dynon, I could do a few other ones. So if there's something that pops up, I may do it. Otherwise, I may just wimp out and just keep the car as is, which is probably okay too. Because I do like the setup. And I don't drive the car a lot, so it's sort of, it's tough to justify spending the money for me when I do enjoy it, but it's just not as frequently. So here we go. And there's an Audi. Is that a S3? Ooh. It says Rowdy 3 is his license plate. So a lot of the guys, car guys, are getting their cars out today to, yeah, you know what? That's a cool color too, that blue. It's funny when you see, that's what's cool about having, you know, the car lifestyle, is when you see another car guy, you just know, you know, you automatically have something in common, which is cool. And that wasn't even the idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a good setup. See, even Audis can be cool. Just kidding. All right, so anyways, I think that's gonna do it, guys. I mean, I can ramble on and on about the M3 and kind of my thoughts here. Again, I know it's been a little bit of time, so definitely the floor is yours to say, hey Brandon, you're slacking, I want to know about this or that. Focus RS. Smurf Blue? What the heck is that blue called? Rowdy 3. See, I feel better. I feel so good. Found a car guy, now I'm just following him, which is probably really weird. But yeah, this is the Midwest, guys. Welcome. Cornfields will be here in the season. We got some farm equipment around. We got some trucks. We got some cool cars. We got it all here. You're really missing out if you're not from here. Nice neighborhood back here, nice and hidden. A couple houses. Jeez. Third gear at 55. 4,000 RPM. She sings! Been so long I've driven this car that the clock isn't changed for daylight saving, so whenever you're supposed to change it, it hasn't been changed, and I'm very specific about doing that. I do it immediately, same day, everything. So if that is of any indication, the last time I drove this car, before that. Is it engine braking if you just stay in the same gear?